Since the beginning of history, humans have looked to the stars to try and answer questions like who are we, where do we come from, and are we alone? Thousands of visitors came out in record numbers to the annual open house hosted by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena to learn what is being done to answer these questions. This year's theme, Welcome to Our Universe, is inspired by NASA's recent work to discover and identify planets outside of our solar system. Scientists hope these exoplanets will one day show signs of life away from Earth and teach us more about our own development.
It's a little bit like doing your roots. Like if you do your genealogy, you learn a lot about your ancestors, but I think in the process of doing so, you learn a lot about yourself. You have a better understanding of yourself once you know where you came from.
Since launching in 2009, the Kepler spacecraft has found thousands of these exoplanets by vigilantly monitoring stars and catching silhouettes of other worlds orbiting them. From this information, astronomers now believe every star in the galaxy has at least one planet circling it, and it's very likely one similar to Earth exists. To try and discover a planet like this, JPL has been hard at work on their most recent project, the Starshade. Starshade is a 15-foot wide deployable flower-like structure that launches into space and expands to over 120 feet.
Blocks out light from other solar systems so that we can see the planets orbiting stars. It's flying 26,000 miles away from a telescope, and that telescope is what sees the planets orbiting those stars.
Once the telescope sends these pictures back to Earth, scientists will use spectroscopy to analyze what ions and elements make up that planet's atmosphere. Searching for molecules like oxygen, ozone, and methane will give researchers a clue about which planets can then sustain life.
To know what's on the surface of those planets and to think about what's there just opens up whole new worlds. You know, we used to think just a few short generations ago that people weren't sure what was out there, and now that we've got a much better understanding of what's out there, it's very exciting.
NASA may well be on the fringe to finding our galactic next-door neighbors, and in a few generations, our society's fantasy of meeting alien life could become reality. Andrew Pitters, Valley View News, Pasadena.